Alright, so my last video was talking about space colonization. This time I figured I'd look a bit inward. Call it transhumanism, call it the future, call it probably just one of the insane diverse trends of the future coming up. But I'm talking about taking technology, not looking outward anymore, not looking at our environment, not looking at a farm going, okay, we don't want to drag around a horse, let's build a fucking invent a tractor and get this shit done easier. I'm saying let's look at ourselves and start upgrading ourselves with technology. As in, if you look up right now, you can find out that for paralyzed people who don't have any movement from like the neck down, they can get a bloody chip put in their head. And then with that chip in their head, they put in like a USB drive in their head. And then they stare at the computer and they can control the computer with their, well, microchip / mind. Now what I'm saying is we need to take stuff like this and stuff like another thing called skin touch, which is this thin layer of plastic paper that just covers your skin. And then your skin instantly becomes a touch screen using your own electrical, or the electricity from your fingertips and stuff. Even though it's just a small amount, it's enough. Now if we take stuff like that and the microchip for the paralyzed people, and we don't just make it technology to help people in certain situations, but technology for the public to help ourselves. Like if everyone could have the ability to have a microchip in their head to use the mouse on their computer with their mind, I think a lot of people would take it up. Plus right there's something I think for some business to make some profit out of. But that's just the beginning. If you look at comics like Transmetropolitan or any cyberpunk future stuff, this is what I'm talking about. We need to get going on this. We've been looking outward too much. Like, people have invented machines to clean the sewers, so we don't have to send our own guys down there. Now we should be inventing arms that are better than our arms. So if we want, I could sell my arm for a certain amount. And if the prosthetic arm is more expensive than my real arm, then I can use the money from selling this arm to get a bank loan to buy a synthetic one. Now I realize that creates the fear of, oh shit, Repo Man in real life. Somebody barges in my room all of a sudden, rips out my kidney or some shit. I think we'll have laws or something about that, but if we don't, heck, it'll be funny to live with it. New technology is always coming. We're like 20, 50 years away from nanobots. What's that gonna do? We have a kid born, Mrs. and Mr. Smith, do you want your son injected with nanobots? They'll make him live 50 more years, they'll make him stronger, smarter, faster. You can turn my kid into Superman? Fuck yeah, dude. Can I get some of that shit? Like, this is the next step. With transhumanism, or at least upgrading ourselves. So, subscribe to some videos, check out DudeNerdEntertainment.com. Have a good one.